What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here bringing another video. Today I'm bringing a video on Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This is for episode 12, and this is regarding the sneak peek, basically preview clip for the episode that's coming out this weekend. As far as things go, this clip was actually pretty interesting. It did give us a little bit more story to it, and I actually liked it a bunch. What it started off with is Brody and Aiden, or the Aiden that we think is Aiden, at least for now, is the two of them are playing guitar, jamming out, singing a song together, and they get interrupted by the Rangers. So what happens is that Brody has to go over to them and find out what's going on, and we see Aiden having this weird expression as though he's really focusing in on what the Rangers are saying. And the Rangers are talking to each other because apparently Galvanox has an attack going and they need to deal with the monster. So what happens is that they then end up talking about, like, Mick ends up mentioning that Brody mentions that Mick has been working on a new Ninja Star, and he says, yeah, I'm working on the Ninja Fusion Star, and it's supposed to combine the powers of all 6 Rangers Power Stars, but apparently the Gold Ranger powers have not been made to work yet. And so what they have to do is Levi has to go with Mick to the base and put the Power Star into the Ninja Nexus Prism in order to make it so that the powers go to the Ninja Power Star, to go to the Ninja Fusion Star, so that they can activate the powers of that, and that will allow them to summon the Ninja Fusion Megazord, which is the combination of the Bull Rider Megazord and the Ninja Steel Megazord, to combine the two into one, which gets introduced in that episode. Following that, what ends up happening is that the Rangers end up having to go to their base, and Brody also said, well, Levi and Mick have to go to the base. The others have to deal with Galvanox's monster, and at the same time, we end up seeing Aiden, who decides to follow Levi and Mick and notice and spies on them, and we see him seeing Levi and Mick open up the base, which is hidden in plain sight in the auto shop, and he sees how they enter into it. Following this, Aiden's eyes glow red really quickly, and then we see that he's going to snoop and find out more about the base. So clearly we know, yes, Aiden's evil, he's not who he says he is, and again, as many of us know, it isn't really Aiden, but it's supposed to be someone else that's disguising himself as this person that's referring to himself as Aiden. Again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for those of you that don't want to get spoiled by the actual fact of who this really is or what this really is. But yeah, this isn't the Aiden that we think, and someone else that we've known for quite a few episodes now is, we'll get into that soon enough, will be Aiden. But we'll get into that, probably this episode, I would imagine. Just, I don't want to give it away for anyone that doesn't want to get spoiled by what's the inevitable. Anyway, I just want to give you guys my opinion of it. I thought this little clip looks good. It almost seemed like when Brody was speaking to the Rangers that it was kind of meant to trick Aiden, just because of the fact that he sounded like when Brody spoke to the Rangers, that it almost sounded like it was him reading off of a cue card. Again, could be entirely wrong, and it might be that that was legitimately how they spoke, but it just sounded very robotic compared to everyone else who sounded a lot more natural when they spoke. So to me, this was a little bit more unusual. But as a whole, I would say that this should be pretty interesting, and after this, there'll be a week-long gap where there won't be an episode at all. And then the following week, I believe that's right, actually, I'm not 100% sure, but the following week after that, we'll get 13, and then we'll get 14, and then I think we don't have any, I don't know how it works. I believe there's a gap after 12, and then we have 13 and 14. Could be wrong, but I think it's something along those lines. And then in October we'll get 15. But I just wanted to go over that with you guys. I'd love to know your guys' opinions about this preview clip in the comments below, and there will definitely be a link. So for those of you that want to actually watch the clip, definitely worth doing so. And I might post the other preview clip this week. I haven't been doing it as of late just because I usually don't get to it in time. But yeah, so I love to know your guys' opinions. Please show like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye.